The heat pump people, creating comfort.
Today we're going to talk about the defrost cycle. Sometimes you might be hearing some strange sounds from your heat pump, especially in winter, and you might not even have experienced that because sometimes you're just not there when it happens, or you haven't gone through a cold winter yet. But sometimes the heat pump can actually go into a defrost cycle, which creates strange sounds. And what happens is that the outdoor unit gets quite cold and it ices up the heat exchanger coil. And there's a sensor sitting on that pipe measuring the temperature, and when the temperature gets below a certain temperature, then it will say, okay, it's time for a defrost, and it will turn the refrigerant cycle around. So it's basically not heating inside anymore, it's basically heating outside, and it's cooling at the indoor unit. And so one thing that you will experience is that it actually doesn't heat anymore. You might even feel cold air coming out. Usually it turns the fan down and it doesn't blow much air, but it'll still feel a bit cold. And you hear these strange sounds. They sound like a gushing or like a whooshing sound. Like, for example, when you flush a toilet and after that the box fills up with water again, it's like like this water running in, and it's liquid and gas in there, so you can hear these strange weird sounds. It's different for depending on what kind of system you have and what kind of pipe length there is. So they can sound different, those sounds, but they're completely normal. And it takes usually about 10 to 15 minutes, that defrost cycle, and then it should just go back to heating, and that's completely normal. When it's what is not normal is, for example, when it does it several times an hour, or when it does it for a very long time, like half an hour, then you might want to call us and we'll have a look at it. But if it does it for 10 minutes and just strange sounds, doesn't blow out warm air, then it's all good. That's completely normal.
The heat pump people, creating comfort.